Alright, let's get to it. Holy shit. Can't believe I did that. But anyway, basically I did that because if you don't see the title of the video already, well then you probably don't even know. Well, that's why I'm here to inform you guys. Basically, first of all, if you didn't know or didn't even think it was gonna happen after the last Halloween success in the movies, 2018 one, I think that made like 250 million, I think, which is pretty big. But anyway, basically what's gonna happen is, this is just rumors for right now, but on BloodyDisgusting.com it was reported from a reporter there, I guess, from its source that was proven reliable before, that Halloween 2018 will definitely indeed get a sequel coming out, I believe, next year. So it'll be Halloween 2020. It'll be shot in the fall. Now this is where things are going to get funny depending on how you take it. Number one, good stuff. David Gordon Green, the guy who directed the last one, is going to come back and direct the next one. So that's good. And if you've been following the news, well, if David Gordon Green comes back, Jamie Lee Curtis also said that she has no problem coming back if he comes back to direct. So we got him, so that means we got her, so that's a plus there. And another thing is, this is where the weird part comes in. Bear with me. Apparently, they're going to be shooting 2 sequels back to back. And this is the crazy part. They're going to release both sequels within the same month. Okay, so basically, if you don't know what I'm saying, is basically the sequel is coming next year. I think they're rumored to start shooting in the fall, but they're going to be shooting 2 films back to back, and both of those films will be coming out next year within the same month. This is just a rumor, but still, let's discuss this. You know, I don't really have a lot of time since I'm on my phone and my memory is limited, so, but let's just talk about this real quick, right? Now, I love horror movies, especially slashers, the ones with horror icons, as much as anybody. So to me, I'm okay with it. But I also care about the films doing good, because if it does good, we get more of them, and not just more Halloween, more Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. I mean, we already have Child's Play this year, so you know. And apparently a new Saw's coming out with Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, like I said, for me, it's more Michael Myers for me, so I'm cool with it. However, in order for it to do good, you also have to think about the casual fan. The casual fan is going to probably be, number one, if this is even true at all, confused, because they're going to eventually end up competing with each other. You're putting them out in the same month, so they're going to be in the studios, I mean, not in the studios, in the movie theaters at the same time for a long duration of time. And then, again, not only is a casual fan going to get confused, but you called the last film Halloween, but it's really Halloween 2 since it's a sequel to the original one. So what are you going to call this one? Is it going to be Halloween 2? But then that's stupid. You have 2 Halloween 2s, and really, no, you have 3 Halloween 2s, and maybe even 4, since the last one is a Halloween 2 itself. And then not only that, but you're going to have another one in theaters at the same time. So a casual fan is going to be like, well, which one is the sequel? And he's going to end up going into the wrong one, going into part 3, thinking that it's part 2 to the last one, which is a part 2 to the original one. You see where I'm going? Like, that already confused you probably already. But the only thing, I mean, if you want to release it in the same year, that's completely different. You know, they want to Matrix it, or I think 50 Shades of Grey, Black. I don't follow that, but I think they did it too. Several film series have done it, but you know, to be honest, if it's gonna be like just one long Halloween, like you know how Avengers Infinity War and Endgame are really one movie. It's just that one is part 1, the other one's part 2, because it's the same plot, same villain. It's just so long that they had to break it down and basically release it as 2 separate films. If it's going to be something like that, then you might as well, I'm all for being innovative, but for something like this, I would prefer to do it that way if that's what you're going for. If you're gonna try to make one long Halloween movie by shooting it back to back and stuff, then just drop it. Drop the one that's gonna be a sequel to the one from last year. Drop that film next year in 2020, and then drop the other one in 2021 of October. You know, if you guys are really clamoring to try to drop it within close distance of each other, and if you want to do it the same year, then I guess drop one in the summertime, because Halloween films have dropped in the summertime before, and then drop the second part of that in Halloween of next year, I guess. That's just me. I mean, because again, and then you're going to oversaturate him too. You're going to oversaturate Michael Myers, and that's something that you don't want to do, because once you oversaturate him, people get bored of him quickly, and they don't want to see him anymore. So if by happenstance you decide to do a part 4 and you try to get that out the next year, well, we've just had 3 films within the 3-year span, and people are going to be like, oh, it's the same ish again. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. However, this is all just a rumor, so we don't know exactly. As long as James Jude Courtney comes back and plays Michael Myers, I think we're cool, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I knew they were going to eventually get a sequel just because of how well the first one did. When I mean first one, I'm talking about the first one in the series that they're filming now, which I guess would include the original one from '78. Fine, the one from last year. My thing is, at the end of the day, like I said, the whole point of making this video is to tell you my feelings about it. I feel like if you're going to make it one long movie, just do the end game thing. Drop one Halloween 2020, then drop the sequel to that Halloween 2021. Or if you really want to go and do it if you really want to drop 2 Halloween movies in 1 year, then put one out in the summertime, I guess, and put one out in the beginning of the year, put the other one out at the end of the year. That's it. But, studios are going to do what they want to do. They're going to try to do as much as they can to milk the franchise and, make money. It's nothing new. They've done it with all of them, so. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents about it. If you guys want to hear more about that, you could comment in the comment section down below. I'll probably start putting out more videos daily, maybe once for every day for right now, just because, again, actually I need to hurry up and stop because my phone is very limited on memory. But yeah, so yeah, comment, like, if you want to hear more from me, I'll definitely try to be putting another video tomorrow. But if you want to hear me talk about certain subjects, I'll try. But yeah, man, so that's how I feel about this, man. Well, I mean, I guess that's it. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Peace. God bless you. One love.